Hello, today I want to give you a small breakdown of my current iteration of Mono White Humans in Explorer and Pioneer. If you don't know, Mono White Humans is a synergistic tribal aggro deck which is capable of very fast wins, but have also the ability to grind pretty well. Most of my list is pretty stock, I would say, and I think you only have 5 so-called flag slots. You have 13 1-drops, 15 2-drops, the playset Adeline, the playset Get Lost, and 2 Brave the Elements. Um, Dauntless Bodyguard is one of the 1-drops. It's pretty good at attacking early, and it has the ability to protect one of your key threats like Thalia's Lieutenant or the Adeline. Next, we have the Giant Killer. In my Pioneer deck, this slot is a Kytheon, but here we have to play the next best 1-drop human and its Giant Killer. It comes pretty handy to kill shield rats or any bigger threats, where you have sometimes some problems dealing with. Next, we have the playset Hopeful Initiate. It's pretty easy to trigger the training ability, so that one tends to get bigger and bigger, and it has the ability to destroy artifacts or enchantment, which can come quite handy as well. The last 1-drop is the Recruitment Officer. The Recruitment Officer is a very good early threat and is a very good mana sink later to find any more threats um, or creatures you need to have to don't get out of gas. On the 2-drop sides, we have the Coppercoat Vanguard and the Thalia's Lieutenant. Those two are the best human lords available. The Coppercoat Vanguard give all your humans +1/+0 and give them 1/1. And the Thalia's Lieutenant give all your humans a +1/+1 counter, and if another human comes into play, it gives +1/+1 to it itself. Then you have the Thalia. The Thalia is, I think, the best taxing spell in the game, and giving all your non-creature opponents a very hard time. Then we have the first flag slot. I play 3 Luminarch Aspirant. I think it's the third best lord you can have, um, giving 3/+1/+1 counter to any creature in combat or before combat. Then we have our, I think, or the best human in the game, the 3 mana Adeline. I think I don't have to say anything about it. It's very strong. It gives more body. It gets bigger and bigger, and it can end the game very quickly if not answered. Um, then we have the full playset Get Lost. I think it's the best catch-all spell in the game. Well, not in the game, but in white. Yeah, can destroy creatures, planeswalkers, and very important enchantments. And then I like to play 2 Breath the Elements on my other flex slots. Very good to push any damage through or to protect one of your key threats. Last but not least, I would like to speak about the mana base. I think the mana base is pretty stock. Um, only one Only thing to mention is I don't play any Caverns of Soul. I think the matchups where they are good are your strongest matchups. So I opted not to play them. Of course, they tend to be clunky from time to time when you need to keep a hand with a Cavern and a Mutavault, and you are not able to cast your non-human spells in time, like turn 1 Portable Hole, or a turn 2 Get Lost or something like that, or Rest in Peace or anything else. That brings me to the sideboard. I like to play all 4 Portable Holes. They're especially good versus Amalia, Mono Red, or the Letter Shredder out of Phoenix. Then I have 3 Rest in Peace. They are very good against the Treasure Cruise out of Phoenix. One of those cards you can't beat, I would say. Then it's very good versus Lotus Field combo and Greasefang. Greasefang, one of your worst matchups with Amalia, together with Amalia. Um, then I like to play 2 Containment Priests. They are pretty good versus Amalia, versus Creativity, versus the new Vampire deck, to stop any Vein Ripper out of Zorin. Then I have 2 copies of Reidane. Reidane is pretty good in all those control matchups, like those 4 or 5 color decks, or the Azurius control deck. And the backside is very good against against Sacrifice to stop the devil. That's one of the cards you can't beat otherwise. And last but not least, we have the full playset wedding announcements. Wedding announcement is very good versus all those mid-range deck like Rector's Sacrifice, like Rakdos mid-range, Mono Black mid-range, or those rock decks you can see from time to time. Yeah, and I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.